There's a message that's meant just for you, something powerful and personal. It's like a letter from God reaching out to you in a moment when you need it most. Imagine standing before a door that has been locked for so long. You've probably wondered what lies behind it, what secrets it holds. Today, you're being handed the key. This key is no ordinary key, it's a symbol of revelation, of uncovering truths that have been hidden from you. As you hold it, know that it's meant to open a special door. A door that leads to a room filled with things you need to understand. What's inside isn't random, it's something you've been searching for, maybe even without realizing it. The moment you use this key, something important will be revealed to you. It might be something you've been longing to know, or a truth that will change how you see your life. This is a moment of clarity, a moment where things that were once cloudy become clear. Type 111 if you're ready to embrace the light and move forward with hope. There's also a promise in this message, a promise of protection. You may have faced situations where you felt wronged, where justice seemed far away. But know this, the time is coming when justice will be served. The wrongs done against you will be addressed. Those who caused harm will be held accountable. You're not alone in this journey. There's a divine presence watching over you, guiding you toward this moment of truth. This key isn't just for unlocking a door, it's for unlocking a part of your life that has been waiting to be revealed. With it, you're stepping into a new chapter where secrets are uncovered and justice is made real. Type 555 if you believe in the power of unity and truth. Join our community, and remember, you are cared for, you are protected, and justice will be served. There was a man who seemed to thrive on causing trouble. Everywhere he went, he left a trail of hurt and confusion behind him. At first, it wasn't obvious, but over time, the damage became clear. People began to feel the weight of his actions, the chaos he created in their lives. He made choices that hurt others, sometimes in small ways, sometimes in overwhelming ways. It was as if he believed he could do whatever he wanted without consequences. His actions were selfish, driven by a need to control and manipulate those around him. For a while, it seemed like he was getting away with it. No one was stopping him, and the people he hurt felt powerless. They wondered if justice would ever come, or if he would continue wreaking havoc unchecked. It was a time of uncertainty, and many people were left feeling hopeless. But the universe has a way of balancing the scales. Just when it seemed like his actions would go unpunished, things began to shift. Small signs appeared, hinting that justice was on its way. The harm he caused was no longer hidden. His wrongdoing started catching up with him. The man who once seemed unstoppable was beginning to face consequences. It was as if the universe itself was declaring, "Enough is enough." The shift wasn't immediate, but it was undeniable. The very forces he thought he could manipulate turned against him. The more he tried to control, the more things slipped through his fingers. The truth began to emerge, and with it, the promise of justice. Comment Amen if you're feeling uplifted and inspired. Remember, no one escapes consequences forever. The universe has its way of making things right. Justice doesn't just punish, it restores balance. And the people who had been hurt by this man didn't stay silent forever. One by one, they began to find their voices. At first, it was whispers, quiet stories shared among those who had suffered. But soon, those whispers grew into a powerful chorus of truth. As they united, they realized they weren't alone. Their collective voices painted a clear picture of the man's wrongdoing, making it impossible to ignore. What was hidden in the shadows was now being brought into the light. The truth always has a way of revealing itself, especially when people stand together. Their courage to speak out didn't just heal themselves, it gave others the strength to see the truth too. The more they united, the clearer the picture became. Authorities began to take notice. What seemed like isolated incidents now formed an undeniable pattern. Investigations were launched, and piece by piece, evidence began to build. The man who once seemed untouchable was finally under scrutiny. The unity and truth of these people started a chain reaction. Justice was taking shape. The walls of lies he built were crumbling, and there was nowhere left to hide. This wasn't just a victory for those wronged, it was a victory for truth itself. It was a moment of reckoning, fueled by unity and courage. Share this message with friends and family who need hope today. But this story goes beyond one man's downfall. It carries a deeper truth, a reminder for you. No matter how dark things seem, justice finds its way. The truth always comes to light, and wrongdoers always face consequences. More importantly, this is a message of hope for you. In challenges, it's easy to feel alone, like no one understands your struggles. But that's not true. You are not alone. There's a strength within you, a light that shines even in the darkest times. That light is your guide, your resilience, your power to rise above. The journey may feel tough, and justice may seem far away, but your inner strength will lead you forward. You've been given this light for a reason, to see the truth, to overcome challenges, and to keep hope alive. Even when things seem impossible, this light will carry you through. This message isn't just about waiting for justice, it's about living with strength and courage until it arrives. The obstacles you face are not the end of your story. They're part of a bigger journey, one leading to greater understanding and peace. So reflect on the strength inside you. Remember, you are not alone. Justice will come, truth will shine, and you will emerge stronger, carrying resilience and hope. As you reach this point in the journey, peace comes from knowing you've done all you can, holding on to hope, trusting truth, and letting your light guide you. Now, it's time to trust God's timing. Everything happens for a reason, even when we don't understand. God is never late. His timing is perfect. This is a moment to surrender your worries, let go of fear, let go of doubt, and trust that everything will work out as it should. Justice will come, truth will be revealed, but in His time, not ours. In the meantime, focus on the good around you, the support of loved ones, small victories, or even the strength to keep going. These blessings are stepping stones carrying you forward. Hold on to them. They are reminders that life is still filled with grace. Let's take a moment to pray. Ask God for guidance and strength. Pray for wisdom to understand His timing and patience to wait. Pray for those who have been hurt, that they may heal. Pray for courage to stand for what is right. Most of all, pray for justice to prevail, not just for yourself but for everyone wronged. In the quiet of prayer, feel the reassurance that comes from God's presence. He sees your struggles. He knows your heart. And He's working behind the scenes in ways you may not yet see. Trust in His plan, and know that justice will come in its due time. Type 111 if you're ready to welcome new beginnings and positive changes. Carry this message with you. Remember, you are protected, justice will prevail, and you are never alone. God's plan is perfect, and in the end, everything will work out as it should. Amen.